Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Tyler, and welcome back to Scorpio Oxman Channel. 46th President of the United States of America, Joe Biden. Joe Biden, the 46th President. Now in the Oval Office for 3 years now. 3 years right now. And huge birthday, another huge celebrity birthday today. He's easily the biggest one of all celebrities of the world. The biggest birthday of all of them would easily be his today, November 20th. And by the way, before we get started, I know I was going to mention I look a little different from last week. Last week, our last video we did on King Charles III. And yeah, that fellow there, I don't know who that fellow was that did that video, but yeah, he looked like a Sasquatch or an Ewok from Star Wars. I don't know, he was one or the other. Yeah, I don't know who that was, but yeah, he looked pretty peculiar, or he did some, I don't know who he was, but he I guess he got into my channel somehow, and he did some videos, and now I don't know where he is right now. So but right now it's me. I'm the real host right now. I'm the real Tyler here. Dude, no, I got a haircut. Obviously I got a haircut since last week, and my barber actually I think he needed a tractor to groom me, or to crop me, I like to put it, to crop me, of course. So basically I've gone from looking like a Sasquatch to looking like an alien, you could say, or an alien, you could say, or whatnot. That's just me though. But anyhow, yeah, of course, the quite a difference in the looks, I know. So this is quite ironic, and this was something I actually didn't realize until I looked up Joe Biden's astrology chart on the true sidereal zodiac. Ironic. Last week we did the video on King Charles III, his 75th birthday. His moon is Revati, Hindu name Revati, Greek name Hermaia. So his birth star being Revati. So ironically, believe it or not, and guess what? President Joe Biden, his moon, believe it or not, is also Revati. Isn't that amazing? And I'm going to show you the proof of that. So I'm going to show you the proof of that again today, and then we're going to read again about the characteristics of Revati. So if you hadn't seen last week's episode, I could say, on King Charles III, about the characteristics and the personality of those who have a Revati moon, that makes them to be a Revati native. Revati or Hermaia. Hermaia is the other name, the Greek name. And ironically, President Joe Biden is also Revati moon. Isn't that amazing? And it's amazing what it says about the characteristics of Revati. 1000% suitable, and 1000% a perfect description of Joe Biden, of President Joe Biden, of what it says. Of those born under Revati moon. Okay, so we're going to get right into it. I'm going to show you the proof of that, and then we're going to read again about Revati moon, and that's pretty amazing. Okay, so Joe Biden, the 46th president of the United States of America, the greatest nation on earth. And so then rising sign. We'll go right to astro charts. We'll look on the astro charts, which I like to look at. for showing you the proof of the birthday details. And here he is, President Joe Biden, Scranton, Pennsylvania, United States, November the 20th, 1942, 8:30 a.m. Birth time accuracy is excellent. So there you have it. Okay, so there you see the proof of his birth detail. Now we're going to go to masteringthezodiac.com. Mastering the Zodiac. It shows the real natural sky zodiac as it is if we were to see it with our own eyes. You will notice very easily that each sign of the zodiac is actually a different size in degrees. A different size in terms of degree, length in degrees, of course. You're going to see that President Joe Biden, that his moon is right at the end of Pisces, which is obviously the star of Revati, nakshatra of Revati, or star of Hermaia. And okay, so okie dokie. Yep, so that's 8:30 a.m. By the way, I'm just going to throw this out there for you. Scranton, Joe Biden, President Joe Biden was born 8:30 a.m. And those born between 7 a.m. and 9 a.m., there's something about those 2 hours that's pretty special because it's the hour of the dragon in the Chinese astrology or Vietnamese astrology. And what's amazing is the dragon. So that is the hour of the dragon, or hours of the dragon, you could say, between 7 and 9 a.m. And many celebrities, there's quite a number of celebrities that are born in that hour, which is hour of the dragon. The dragon, as I've mentioned many times before, is the most powerful sign of the Chinese astrology or Vietnamese astrology. The dragon, the most powerful sign. So Joe Biden is what is called a dragon rising in the Chinese astrology. And everything a dragon touches turns to gold because the dragon is the most powerful sign of the Chinese zodiac or Vietnamese zodiac. So that's I wanted to throw that out there. I thought that's pretty interesting, and it would say a lot about a President Joe Biden for sure. Okay, so here's Mastering the Zodiac, and there you can see right there in a nutshell his moon right at the end of Pisces. Now we know very well that the star of Revati or nakshatra Revati is the very last nakshatra of the zodiac, and we know that Pisces is the very last constellation sign of the zodiac as well. His moon is literally at the very end of Pisces, so that obviously tells you. And I could last week I showed you the map out of the 27 nakshatras that circulate the zodiac, and obviously Revati, the very last one. And so that very spot right there is pretty obvious that it's the nakshatra of Revati. So, and as you can see, President Biden, November 20th, 1942, 8:30 a.m., Scranton, Pennsylvania. So there you have it. So let's go to austerianastrology.com, and we're going to read about the characteristics of Revati, also known as Hermaia, its Greek name. And the characteristics of Joe Biden, President Biden. These signs. Perfect. And here it is right here. And I'm going to leave the link again below for you to read about the 27 nakshatras of the zodiac. And the 27th and final nakshatra in the zodiac is Revati, who President Biden is born under. So, and we're going to go right to it. So here it is, AusterianAstrology.com, 27 stars of the zodiac, also known as nakshatras. The very last one, Revati or Hermaia. Pretty amazing what it says. Here it is right here. Hermaia, or also known as Revati. Revati, the Hindu name in Vedic astrology. Hermaia, the Greek name. Okay, so here you have it. And in this case with Joe Biden, it's not the sun sign. It's not his sun sign. His sun sign is Favonius or Swati. I'm going to double check that actually. I could tell you right now from the calculator. Yeah, we just saw it too. So yeah, actually, his sun is number 16 Dinus or Vishaka. The number 16 nakshatra Vishaka is Joe Biden's true sun sign. Number 16 nakshatra Vishaka. And that's, I can show you it right here, actually. You could go up to it. Also, Dinus is the Greek name. Here it is right here. So President Biden, his son is Dinus or Vishaka, the Hindu name. Okay, but of course, what makes the most sense is his moon being Revati. Okay, so here we have it. Hermaia. So here is the characteristic of President Joe Biden. Hermaia or Revati indicates a person who is sweet, caring, responsible, and tends to enjoy caring for others. They are sociable and they love humanity and society. Bingo. Says a lot, says everything about President Biden. And they are protective and nurturing. Bingo. There you have it. They are devoted to loved ones and they are devoted to loved ones. They are spiritual, communicative, artistic, and creative. Disappointments in their early life could create compassion and forgiveness towards others. Consequently, they are most likely to reap karmic rewards in their next life or the afterlife. Very interesting. Okay, so you know what? Let's read a bit about his sun sign, Vishaka, Greek name Dinus. Let's read a bit about that. Interesting. His sun sign in Vishaka indicates a person who is purposeful, goal-oriented, ambitious, competitive, opinionated, forceful, and determined. Persistent and patient, quick-witted and intelligent. There you go. Says a lot about President Biden for sure. They are pleasant. Oh, look at this. Yeah, his sun. So this is his sun sign. They are pleasant and popular. Pleasant and popular. They are good communicators. Good communicators. Of course, as a politician. Yeah, of course, as a politician, you got to be a good communicator, of course. Good communicators achieve success. They usually only achieve success later in life. So that could be, you could say he's a late bloomer, being becoming president at his, but a lot of the presidents, it's later in their life that they usually become president. So that's very interesting. So I'm going to leave this link below, and I'm going to remind you you can read about his sun sign and also his moon. And of course, they say the moon sign of ours is the stronger of the two, because the moon, as Jade Sol Luna, who's the host and creator of the site, or of Austerian astrology, Jade Sol Luna, uh, the the author of the book Austerian Astrology: The Lost System of Alexander the Great, Volume 1. He mentioned especially how the moon pulls on all the water has a huge influence on the movement of water on planet Earth. And our body is mostly made of water, 75%, somewhere around there. So that's how the moon has a huge influence on us. So our moon sign may just very well is more significant and says a lot more about us than our sun sign. So that's very interesting when I've heard about that. And so, okay, guys. Well, thanks again for watching today on the 46th president of the United States of America, Joe Biden, who was born under Revati moon. Okay, guys, thanks again for watching today. And again, as a reminder for you, keep your questions firing at me. I answer your questions for free. And your questions at scorpiooxman@gmail.com. So that's scorpiooxman@gmail.com. So thanks again for everything, guys. And until next time, and happy birthday, Mr. President, Joe Biden, the 46th president of the United States. All the best, guys. Until next time, God bless. Thank you.